song to start again, just to put it above. Can you? I don't wanna move a step, but feel the love that our hearts want to give, that our hearts want to give.
Awful damn hard to stay grumpy after listening to that. What? And I mean, in chat, everybody's saying smooth, and that's exactly what he is. Charlie Milligan, before that Morgan's Road, and before that John Tracy, and a little bit later, and I'm not going to play it quite yet. I've got some exclusive new Tammany Dove for you, and I can poke at her and say I've got some exclusive new Matt Mercer featuring Tammany Dove, because Matt's on the track as well. I love poking at her. She's like my kid's sister, you know. You just kind of poke and twist their hair and pull their hair and stick your tongue out at them, and they have to take it because they're your sister and they love you. So we'll get to that a little bit later. Again, last night, and Rick was asking, and I did listen to it on the stream last night, and I mean, there's obviously some audio limitations as far as doing any kind of VoIP call or phone call or anything like that, but the sound quality between the two of you was damn close to you guys sounding like you were talking into the same microphone. And for those of you on PC, get over to musicmafiaradio.net and tune in the stream. There's no compression going on, which makes for a great sound. And you need to get used to it, because here in the next few weeks, Spreaker's going to go away, and we're going to be broadcasting exclusively at musicmafiaradio.net. Great interview last night, and something was brought to my attention in that interview that I wasn't aware of, and that kind of started the foul mood that I'm still in today. And you guys get to pay the price of me having an extra hour to stew on this on the way home tonight. But Jess mentioned her new song's out there on not on Spotify, on iTunes. And she has chosen not to charge anything for the song. She wants to get the exposure. And we'll talk about this a little bit later, how these artists are so desperate for exposure. Jess doesn't want to charge for the song, but iTunes has a 99-cent minimum. So you can say you don't want to charge anything. Apple's going to charge 99 cents. And I'm trying to figure out what chain of logic that they have to take something that they're getting for free and that the artist is not expecting any compensation on and charging anything for it. I mean, it's just plain simple corporate greed. But it's another nail in the coffin for me as far as iTunes and Spotify go. No respect for the artist. They have no clue how to run a business that is beneficial to those that are providing the material that they're charging a monthly fee for. And they need to go away, honestly. I mentioned it last week. Microsoft Groove, their version of iTunes and Spotify, ends December 31st. Microsoft couldn't make any money on it. Of course, they're stupid enough to send everybody over to Spotify. But the business model there is just so totally screwed up to the point where, and Jess mentioned it a couple times last night, you go to iTunes because of the name and because of the prestige behind the name. And you're not really looking to make any money. I don't know of any other profession where folks would do that. I can't see a doctor going online and giving away his services. And, the doctor's going to argue, well, I heal people. Well, guess what? Music heals people too. And if you don't believe me, get out there on YouTube. There's a video out there of an Alzheimer's patient in the very, very late stages of Alzheimer's. And he is non-communicative during the day. You can't carry on a conversation. He doesn't respond. You put a set of headphones on his head and play music from his youth, and he magically comes alive and is able to carry on a coherent conversation about his early life because it brings him back. Music heals too. Music has value in our life. Spotify and iTunes don't recognize that. And yeah, it's great for you. You can go out and find whatever you want. You're not supporting the artist. They need to go away. That's all. That's all for now.
We stay on the phone till we just couldn't stay away. Remember that time that your daddy said we wouldn't no love for my belly. Once he even told me for once to hurry, you're taking this too fast. Don't take it tough, but it's puppy love, it just ain't gonna last. He didn't know we knew the night was spent between me and you. Down by the lamppost we both fell in love underneath the stars. You gave me that look and I gave you a kiss, and then you promised me your heart. You said I was the one you were waiting on, and I was falling for you hard. Down by the lamppost we both fell in love underneath the stars. Yeah, 5 years later, 3 bedrooms, 2 kids, 1 on the way. Sometimes it's easy to get so busy that you just gotta take a break. Your mama came by, picked up the kids and gave us a night alone. Could've went and done most anything, instead we just stayed home. We fell asleep to the TV, I was holding you and you were holding me. Like down by the lamppost we both fell in love underneath the stars. You gave me that look and I gave you a kiss, and then you promised me your heart. You said I was the one you were waiting on, and I was falling for you hard. Down by the lamppost we both fell in love underneath the stars. From now, your mind's still slipping away. Sometimes you get so confused you can't remember my name. But every once in a while I see that little smile, and I know you're down by the lamppost we both fell in love underneath the stars. You gave me that look and I gave you a kiss, and then you promised me your heart. You said I was the one you were waiting on, and I was falling for you hard. Down by the lamppost we both fell in love underneath the stars. You gave me that look and I gave you a kiss, and then you promised me your heart. You said I was the one, the only one, and I was falling for you hard. Down by the lamppost we both fell in love underneath the stars. Down by the lamppost we both fell in love underneath the stars.
Dress and lavender hair, a coral carpet in LA, shades of green, a purple chair. She wants more colors everywhere, dancing away through life, and none of it really matters. You could say she floats around all day, living a fantasy world, bright as light and soft as a feather, embracing life like there's no other. Silly jokes running around. She wants more treasures to be found, dancing away through life, and none of it really matters. You will see her laughing all the way. Me, I see her in blue. My little girl's blue. My little girl's blue. My little girl's blue. Flat heel shoes made for dancing. Spotlight, sunlight, angel's wings. Hide and seek and skipping stones. She wants me singing on the phone, dancing away through life, and none of it really matters. You would find a writing secret place, acting a fantasy world. I'm wrapped around a little finger. Summer warming a cold winter. A ray of sunshine, my melted heart. I wonder how she's doing that, dancing away through life, and none of it really matters. You could hear her singing every day. Me, I see her in blue. My little girl's blue. My little girl's blue. My little girl's blue. Little girl's blue.
Is nothing gonna change your mind? Caught you at the scene of the crime. Fingerprints of love all over every window. Around and around it goes. Round and around it goes. You got somebody to hide, to burn through like a dog in a fight. And when I saw you all over each other, it made you feel like you were